Good morning and welcome to Zen Fits here in Blackstone, Virginia, the center of the world, but then you two are at the center of the world. I want to come up with, or I am coming up with a new name for what I'm doing here, because what I'm doing here is different, if you've noticed. These are not the usual TikToks, which are about the world. I'm talking about how we look at the world. Not what the world is and what's wrong with it or how it can be better or who you are and how you can be better. No, I'm talking about how do we look at the world? How do I look at myself? What is my viewpoint? And so I'm going to change the name of my talks to TikTok Teishos. Do you know what a Teisho is? I didn't know what a Teisho is, but it's a Japanese Zen word for Dharma talk. Now, Dharma talk is a word that yoga uses, like mindfulness, or Buddhism uses a Dharma talk. In other words, you talk. If you're a Christian, it would be a spiritual talk, speaking in the spirit. You see, that speaking in the spirit is a Dharma talk. Different ways of talking about it, different ways of naming it. And so Teisho is a talk given during Zen Shishin. And now Shishin is a kind of like a 3-day sesshin or a 7-day sesshin. It's an intensive. You go to a Zen center and you intensely focus on your practice. Everything else is done for you. You turn within. You don't look at no entertainment, no movies, no talking, no looking around to see, what's happening. You stay focused on your mantra or on your Zen koan, on your question. What am I? Or a Zen koan is like a puzzle that you work on to open it up like a gift box. If you struggle with it, suddenly at some point it'll spring open and you go, aha! And that's kind of like a kensho or a satori or a eureka or I see, or everything's at rest. Finally, I'm at peace. Finally, I know. So I describe that as a Zen fit, where nothing fits and you struggle. Then suddenly, accidentally, it springs open and everything fits. I mean, we know this all the time when you're just trying how to fix the lawnmower and you keep doing the same thing over, keep screwing around. I can't get it fixed. And you either call a mechanic or you accidentally come upon something that you hadn't noticed before, was on the other side of your assumptions, and it works. Miracle. So the Teisho or the Dharma talk or the speaking spiritual talk points you beyond your assumptions. It points you beyond the walls of your mind. It points you beyond what you think is real. It points you beyond who you think you are. It points you beyond thinking. Yes, that's it. Thinking. The Teisho can't tell you, but it can demonstrate. And I didn't know what Teishos were until I stumbled upon the teaching of Albert Lowe, the Zen master of Montreal Zen Center. It's a website. You can go there. And there are 20 of his Teishos there, his Dharma talks, his talks. And he has written a lot of books. And Albert Lowe really cracked open my nut. My 88-year-old nut. He died in 2016 when he was my age, 88. But he lives on in me. I listen to his talks all the time. I see them for the first time. Every time I read his writings or listen to his talk, I see it for the first time. And that's a Teisho. A Teisho is a talk or a book that cracks open the mind so you see yourself in the world as if for the first, not as if, but as for the first time. So so I'm going to call welcome to TikTok Teishos. And a Teisho has to be spontaneous. I mean, it can't be written down so you read it, It has to be discovered. In other words, if you're giving a Teisho, you are discovering it as you give it. That's a big difference, you see. That's what's new. You discover the truth as you explore it live, spontaneously. It's the spontaneous discovery of who you are. And if you know who you are, you know what the world is, because you are the world and the world is you. When you have a Teisho, the mind opens to the truth that you and the world are different, but they are the same. And together, you and the world are together, but together you're different. So this is not logical, and this is why Zen confounds the logical mind, because it's not logical. It demonstrates truth through contradictions or paradoxes that require you to make a leap beyond what you assume it's talking about. So a Zen fit, you see, when something doesn't fit, it's because we are trapped within our assumptions. I assume that the answer is here, and this is all these stories, So the guy's looking under a street lamp, and a guy comes, well, what are you looking for? He says, I'm looking for my car keys. Can I help? Yes. So they get down and they go through the grass and under the street lamp. Finally, he says, are you sure you lost the car keys here? He said, no, I lost them over in the bushes. Well, why don't you go over there? Well, it's dark over there. There's light here, you see. So we search for ourselves within the light under the street lamp of our assumptions. I assume the world is what I think it is. I assume I am what I think it is. I assume I lost my car keys where I think I lost them. But that's an assumption. And we'll keep going around and around and around like an Ouroboros or a dog chasing its tail within our assumptions. Well, you know this. Lose your keys in the house. And when you realize you're looking under the same magazine twice or three times, under the hope that, well, maybe I missed it the first time. Maybe it'll magically appear. We're going in circles because we've run out. We're within the boundary, we're within the boundary of our assumptions. So a TikTok Teisho is designed it isn't even designed. It's a breaking out of assumptions. And if you give a TikTok Teisho, I don't know how this is going to come out. I don't have any assumptions about what I'm going to say. It's spontaneous. I don't know what my tongue's going to do. If I'm writing, I don't know what my fingers are going to do. You see, because I am living the Teisho. I am breaking out of my assumptions as we speak. So thanks for dropping into this, the first TikTok Teisho. And I'll have some more today too. So subscribe and share and tune in. Tune in, drop out.